The Fenway-Kenmore neighborhood of Boston is one of the most well-known areas of the city. It is the home of Fenway Park, the Museum of Fine Arts, and the Citgo sign. It is also home to the Colleges of the Fenway, a grouping of nationally acclaimed institutions, not to mention Boston University, Northeastern University, and the Boston Conservatory. According to the most recent U.S. Census, 67% of neighborhood residents have a bachelor's degree or higher. However, despite the high percentage of residents with a higher education, the median per capita income is only $29,889, roughly $10,000 to $20,000 less than the national average of $44,970 with a bachelor's degree and $59,203 with a master's or higher. In addition, 36% of families are living under the poverty line. Mark Mernick of the Boston Redevelopment Authority informed me of some key bits of information that helped explain my findings. What many don't consider is that the median household income often includes students who work low-level jobs and do not make much money, which brings down the overall number. The median family income of the neighborhood, the number that more accurately represents the income of the area, is about $70,000, which is actually higher than the city of Boston and the national average. The non-family income often represents a high number of students in the area. Mernick said another important factor to consider is that younger residents with higher educations are more likely to be making less money than their older counterparts, with many of them in grad school or just out of college. This contributes to the lower per capita income overall and would explain these initially surprising numbers. College students have a stigma of being less financially stable than the average American, living off of ramen noodles and cereal. But is this actually the case with college students of today? Jake O'Keefe attends Wentworth Institute of Technology, a part of the Colleges of the Fenway. As a full-time student working 20 hours a week minimum, he lives a life of priority. Do you ever find yourself needing more money at the end of each month?
On a good week, I make around $300, and once I figure in rent and T-passes and food, there really isn't much left for me. Living around here isn't cheap, but I guess you pay for the convenience of being so close to school.
What are some sacrifices you've had to make?
I remember a couple of months, my work was giving me like 10 hours a week. I could barely afford to go grocery shopping, so I was actually being the stereotype and living off of soup and whatever I could find in the kitchen. Thank God for my roommate, because if he hadn't helped me out, we wouldn't have made rent. I also don't go out with my friends as much. I just can't afford it.
Do you have any tricks to saving your money or making it go as far as it can?
Well, this might be common sense, but making your own food is so much cheaper than takeout. I buy the store brands and try to get as much as I can for as little as possible. Every check, I try to budget out a little bit of money, but sometimes I want to go out to the bar with my roommates, and boom, there goes $50 down the drain. But I found a lot of really cool used furniture and clothing stores in Allston, and when I can, I go and buy something for myself or the apartment. This table was only like $30. College priced.
Do you have any advice for incoming students or those soon to be living off campus?
Save your money. End of story. Rent and food are your new priorities, not shopping and going out. Start saving as soon as you can.
For the Fenway Kenmore Herald, this is Taylor Kiss.